Hello, 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 and welcome to Running Things, your 15 minutes of inspiration. I hope you guys are inspired because here in Cleveland, Ohio, we are having some beautiful weather. So I decided to come out here on my patio deck and just give you the 15 minutes today. So please like and share, like and share, like and share. Invite somebody in who is a Christian entrepreneur, who is a small business owner, who's a community leader, someone that's seeking to start a business, someone that's seeking to lead in ministry. This is a platform for all of you guys. So please like and share. Invite one of your friends who is in that genre of people that I mentioned, because this information will be beneficial for them. And you can always go back and watch some of the replays for the previous weeks. So today is week number 12. Week number 12. Week number 12 is about business operations, and it was so much that I could talk about as it relates to business operations. So before I get started, I just want to introduce myself to you. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Teresa S. McCurry, and I am the senior pastor at New Beginnings Ministries, and I'm also the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Super T Inspires. And what Super T Inspires does, we offer holistic solutions for ministry leaders, self-care, and kingdom development. So if you're interested, you can always go to my website, supertinspires.me, and you can find out all the various gamuts and services that I provide. And what I do here every Thursday at 2 o'clock, I come on and give you 15 minutes of inspiration. So something to inspire you in your leadership journey, something to inspire you in your entrepreneur journey, something to inspire you just moving forward in Jesus. So our premise, what we talk about, is based on this book. This book is Running Things, 52 Weeks of Leadership Devotional. And if you don't have the book, please get it. And how it works is you go in, you read the topic for the day. And the topic for today is week 12 business operations. So let me go to week 12 business operations so we can be on the right page. And then once you go to week 12, you read about that topic for that day. And then after you read about the topic for today, you have the whole week to think about what does business operations mean to you, how you can apply business operations to your life, your business, your ministry, and what have you. And then you journal each week. You want to journal. So as you go through the book, there's day 1 where you can journal all the way up. Day 1 through 5 is quotes at the bottom. And then on day 7, you reflect on what you wrote about for the last week. And you reflect on it and you share your thoughts. You seek the Holy Spirit for guidance as it relates to that topic for you. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. And it's always funner when you go through the process with a partner. So if you would like, you want to have somebody that you're going through the process with, and then you can invite them to come on and go in the process with you. So hopefully that was enough time for y'all to get logged in and for you guys to share. So I'm going to dive right in. We're in week number 12. And week number 12 is business operations. And I thought about it, and I wrote down some things that I thought was comparable to business operations, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, business operations is such a big category. It's so many things that we can talk about as it relates to business operations. But I came up with like 3 basic things that we can touch bases on today. 1 is revenue. 2 is cost control and risk management. 3 is products and services. So when you think about your business operations, those are the 3 main things that you need to have under control or have a basic understanding of if you're in business, even if you're leading a ministry, because every ministry, every nonprofit organization, every entity has a business portion to it. So whether you call it operations or business operations, the way you operate your business, your ministry, or your nonprofit, you need to understand those 3 points. So I'm breaking down those 3 points. Point number 1 is revenue. And we all know that revenue is basically how much money you're bringing in. Every business needs to have some revenue. Even if you're a nonprofit, you still need to have some money coming in. So when we think about revenue, I thought about four points in revenue. I thought about the marketing, the sales, the PR, the branding, and there's so many more, but just those four basic ones to get started with. So we talk about marketing. If we haven't talked about marketing, that's one of the devotionals that we'll have in the book. So marketing is basically how you market your business. There's all different ways that you can market your business. Here in the 21st century, social media is the easiest way to market your business. But you can do banners, you can do signs, you can do word of mouth, you can have campaigns. There's so many ways that you can market your business. But that all should go back to your revenue. You should have a dollar amount that you one, have set aside for marketing, and two, that you expect to get a ROI, a return on your investment, as it relates to marketing. And then the next one, when it comes to marketing, is sales. What kind of sales do you have? What kind of numbers is your business bringing in as it relates to your business operation? And then we have our PR, our public relations. Public relations, PR, is what kind of message are you sending out to the community as it relates to your business operation? And PR and branding kind of go hand in hand, because when you think about branding, the number one thing people think about, oh, do you have a cool logo? Is your logo the bomb? Is your logo popping? It's so much more than the logo. So when it comes to your branding, it's the logo, it's the colors, it's the font, it's how people feel when you say the name of that business. How do people feel when you say, I'm loving it? You know, that's McDonald's. We want to stop at McDonald's and get some hot fries, right? You think about swoosh, the Nike, just do it. That's all part of their branding. And you think about getting something done. You think about being athletic. When you have the Apple symbol with the apple with a bite taken out of it, you think about Apple products and how productive they are. That's all part of the branding. So number one would be revenue. Two would be cost and control. Cost control and risk management. So they go hand in hand, cost control and risk management. It's funny, the other day I was listening to a video, and the guy on the video talked about the airlines and how they were trying to cut costs and various things that they do. And y'all know this been before pre-COVID-19, right? So pre-COVID-19, when you took flights and you flew international, you would have a really nice meal on the plane. And they said, somebody said that each salad had, let's say, 4 to 5 olives in the salad. And somebody said if we cut those 5 olives down to 3 olives, we can save over $1 million in 1 year. Mind blown, okay? So when you're talking about cost control and risk management, somebody sat down and did the math. If every salad has 5 olives and we just take 2 olives away of every salad, we can save $1 million over a year's time. So when you're in business, you have to think about that. You have to think about your cost control and your risk management. So under the category of cost control and risk management, we have accounting, we have HR, we have benefits and taxes. Just to name a few. There's a lot of other things that fall in that category, but the accountant, the HR is human resources, the benefits and the taxes. So we already know what accounting is. We got to keep up with our numbers. We have our profit and loss statement. We have to know what all of that means. And then we have the HR, the human resources development, to find out what kind of people is going to fit in with the company that I have as it relates to the operations. Then the benefits, what kind of benefits am I going to offer them? Am I going to offer health insurance, life insurance, dental care? Am I going to offer any other kind of benefits that go along with it? And then lastly, your taxes. Your taxes goes under cost control and risk management. And if you are in business, please pay your taxes. So a lot of times people are in business and it's a side hustle. And if it's a side hustle still, please pay your taxes, because when you come to get a loan, or if your business is going to grow up, you need to have some kind of documentation that states that. And then lastly, as it relates to business operations, number 3 is your products and services. So when you think about your products and services, that thinks about your design, your research and development, your production, and your fulfillment. So a lot of times people are doing various things as it relates to business, and they don't understand those numbers. They don't understand what the research and development is. That's one of the things that I think most small business owners miss. They miss the whole research and development. If you're not the research and development guy or girl, get you a research and development guy or girl. Somebody that's going to research that process so they can understand how much it's costing you to do your business, how much is it costing you to stay in business. Because if it takes you 5 hours to print this cup, shout out to Shar Burgess at New Beginnings Ministry. I can't think of the name of her business right now, but she made this Running Things cup, and I absolutely love it. And if you don't have somebody to do your research and development, then you need to hire somebody to do that. So let's go over it real quickly. We talked about our revenues. We talked about cost control and risk management. We talked about our products and our services. And so once you have those three components, there are more. I just want to make it simple. We only got 15 minutes. Once you have those in place, then what do you have? You have a company, you have a business, you have an organization, and then you have your organization. And then in your organization, you have to have systems in place so you can be successful. So those systems will be a system for the people, a system for the policies, a system for the process, and a system for the projects. Okay, real easy. People, policies, process, and projects. So everything that you do, you need to have a system in place for those 4 P's. And once you have a system in place for those 4 P's, you just keep repeating whatever it is that you've done so you can be successful. Once you have a system in place and if not working, erase it, replace it with something else that's going to work, and then just keep on moving forward. So business operations is key. You got to understand how your business operates and all the moving parts and pieces that goes along with your business operations. Hopefully you learned something today. Hopefully you liked and shared. Hopefully you following me on Instagram and on Facebook. And hopefully you're going to my website to check it out, supertinspires.me. And hopefully you've already got your book, Running Things, the 52 Weeks of Leadership Development Devotional. And hopefully I will see you back next week at 2 o'clock so we can talk about week number 13. Again, I am Teresa McCurry, Senior Pastor of New Beginnings Ministries, and I'm also the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Super T Inspires. And I am here to inspire you to aspire to do everything that God has placed inside of you. I appreciate you tuning in. Give me some likes, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, give me some shares, and I'll see you back here next week at 2 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye-bye.